इस वीडियो में हम लोग करने वाले हैं डीएवी क्लास 7 साइंस चैप्टर 11 इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज एट रेस्ट का क्वेश्चन आंसर। वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले आप मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दे ताकि आपको इस तरीके की वीडियोस मिलता रहे। चलिए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। पार्ट ए, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स। फर्स्ट, देयर आर डैश टाइप्स ऑफ चार्ज इन नेचर। 2, सेकेंड, डैश चार्ज रिपल ईच अदर अनलाइक चार्ज डैश each other. First, like, second, attract. Third, the material that normally do not get dash on rubbing and allow electric current to follow through them with ease are known as dash. First, charged, second, conductor. Fourth, lighting and dash occur together. Thunder. Fifth, the scientist who proved that lighting is electrical in nature was dash Benjamin Franklin. Part B, write true or false for the following statements. First, the charge acquired by a glass rod and the silk cloth with which it is rubbed are equal and of the same sign. False. Second, during charging by conduction, the charged object share its charge with the uncharged object. True. Third, a charged body loses its charge if we touch it with our hand. True. 4, lighting is a natural electrical discharge phenomenon. True. Fifth, we do not need any special device to protect tall building from lighting. False. Part C, tick the correct option. First, a charged plastic comb B is brought near another similarly charged and suspended plastic comb A. Then comb A would move away from comb B. Second, a student is provided with 4 objects. The object that cannot be easily charged by rubbing in the object labeled as B. Third, the 2 charged objects are brought close to each other. The 2 objects would either attract or repel each other. 4, during charging by induction, it is only the earth that shares its charge with the object to be charged. Fifth, during charging, first by conduction and by induction, the charge on the charging object decrease in the first case but remain unchanged in the second case. Sixth, during lighting, we can have an electric discharge either between 2 opposite charged clouds or between a charged cloud and the ground. Part D, answer the following question in brief. Question number 1, a glass rod is rubbed against a silk cloth. Which object gets charged in this process? Answer, when a glass rod is rubbed against a silk cloth, then both the object get charged. Glass rod becomes positive charged and silk cloth becomes negative charged. Question number 2, name 2 objects A that can be charged by rubbing, B that do not get charged on rubbing. Answer, 2 objects that can be charged by rubbing are balloon and plastic scale. B, 2 objects that do not charged on rubbing are iron nail and steel sponge. Question number 3, state the main difference between a conductor and an insulator. Answer, the main difference between a conductor and an insulator are: conductor, substances which allow electric charge to pass through them are called conductors. Insulators, substances which do not allow electric charge to pass through them are called insulators. Question number 4, name the device used for protecting tall building from lightning strikes. Answer, lighting conductor used for protecting tall building from lightning strike. Question number 5, give the meaning of the term earthing. Answer, the process of transfer of charge to the earth. List down 2 precautions that a person can take if he has cough outside in the open during a lightning strike. Answer, 2 precautions that a person can take if he is coughed outside in the open during a lightning strike are as follows. First, the person should go to a safe place immediately like a house or a building. Second, the person should go inside a car or a bus provided the windows and doors are shut. Part E, answer the following questions. Question number 1, a charged drinking plastic straw is brought near another suspending plastic straw that is A similarly charged, B uncharged. Explain what we would observe in each case and why. Answer, repulsion because like charges repel each other. B. Attraction because a charged object attracts another uncharged object. Question number 2. Why do we say that charges are always produced in pairs? Answer. We say that charges are always produced in pairs because when two objects are rubbed against each other, they both get charged up with equal and opposite amount of charge. Question number 3. Describe a simple experiment to show that the total charge on a pair object that have been rubbed together is 0. Answer. Activity. When we rub ebonite rod against flannel, both get charged up. If we bout these two charged objects simultaneously near pieces of paper, the combination does not attract them. Hence, we conclude that the total charge on a pair of objects that have been rubbed together is 0. Question number 4. Why does a charged object lose its charge when touched? Answer. A charged object loses its charge when touched because when we touch a charged object, the extra charge present on the object gets shared with Earth through our body. Question number 5. Can we say that a charged object attracts an uncharged object by first charging it through induction? Explain your answer. Answer. No, when we bring a charged object near an uncharged object, the two kinds of charge already present in the uncharged object get separated out and opposite kind of the charge tend to move toward charged object. Hence, uncharged object get attracted. Question number 6. State the sign of the charge acquired by an object when it is charged by a positively charged rod through a conduction. B. Induction. Give the reason of your statement. Answer. Positive charge. Reason. The charge on the original charged object gets shared between the two objects. Negative charge. Reason. When we bring a charged object near an uncharged one, the negative and positive charge get separated out. The positive charge gets shared with Earth and negative charges remain near the positively charged object and these uncharged objects get negatively charged. Question number 7. Is it important to have a very good contact between the lower end of a lighting conductor and the earth? If so, why? Answer. Yes, it is important to have a very good contact between the lower end of a lighting conductor and the earth because the lighting charge follow down through it deep down into the earth and not through the structure. The structure is therefore saved from the damaging effect of the lighting. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर ले ताकि आपको इस तरह की वीडियोस मिलता रहे। चलिए मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। धन्यवाद।